Introducing Send Safe Finance, your fastest and safest way to send money. You can now send money to your loved ones from USA, UK, and Europe to the Gambia. Pick up from our countrywide locations, and guess what? We're open for business every day, even on bank holidays. Download the Send Safe Finance app and enjoy other services including bank deposits, cash for our purchase, mobile top-up, and many more. To get started, visit our Play Store and download our easy-to-use app. Available on all Android and iOS devices.
CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.
Are you tired of your outdated mobile phone? Are you in search of the latest and most advanced mobile devices available? Look no further. Welcome to Smart GSM Technology, your ultimate destination for all your mobile phone needs. At Smart GSM Technology, we take pride in offering the widest array of cutting-edge mobile phones on the market today. Whether you are an Android enthusiast or an Apple aficionado, we have the perfect device for you. Our dedicated team of experts is here to assist you in finding the ideal device that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you are seeking a sleek and powerful flagship phone from leading brands like Samsung, Apple, Huawei, the latest Tecno and Itel phones, or something simpler like original Android and iPhone chargers, power banks, flat screen TVs ranging from 32 to 55 inches, and various electronics materials, we have got you covered. Looking for a budget-friendly option without sacrificing quality? We offer a wide range of affordable smartphones that still deliver outstanding performance. Are you one of those who crave innovation? Our selection includes the latest foldable phones with their futuristic designs and versatile capabilities. But it's not just about mobile phones themselves. At Smart GSM Technology, we understand the importance of accessories in enhancing your mobile experience. From stylish cases and screen protectors to wireless chargers and Bluetooth headphones, we have everything for you under one roof. And let's not forget about our exceptional customer service. Our friendly staff is always ready to assist you with any question or technical issues you may encounter. With Smart GSM Technology, you can own your dream mobile phone without breaking the bank. So why wait? Visit Smart GSM Technology today and unlock a world of possibilities with our incredible range of mobile phones. We also offer mobile phone repairs. You can find us at our main branch at Tabokoro Nice Building, as well as locations in Talending, opposite Fabakari Tombonjara's compound, Latrikunda at the Bamboo Garage, and Base beside the EcoBank. For more information, feel free to contact us at 7466-360 or 75-333-68. Smart GSM Technology, where your mobile experience begins.
Aketa Gambia ise wotika OIC Summit giyanyinan membekela abentang ani lulu njangoti abekela mekaro tilinani katafo atili lulu kan 2024 mansa kewolu presidentolu maralalu prime ministerlu ani mol meyalon ko wollebe bala andi dabe nyinka photo mentata fo banku taw lulu ani worowula wollebe benna na banko kan pour nyimbe ngona membekela tari koti bengo ko fango ibe men kachala wolem ka jankundir ke kilimbaya kilingola ani nyomuto katambi kachalu landa malu tema pour na bankol la yirwa ani nyatota ibe kumandir ke la Gambia dingolu bela ka ke kilinti kamanza kunda fasa ila sinfanyato yementa pour ka bembajia me yalonko motenyi nalala alinga na timinandi ya itandi na chosano na hadabadiya ani na daji ko kendo me yalonko dunia yello wal alika fumanga ke tarikoti ngalo nga ke kilinti nga nyomuta ngaje ko nyimben tang ani lulu njaw OIC Summit Gambia kono mu benneti me yalonko motenyi nalala
assalamu alaikum baringol ngali konton kale bismillah ko teke mo be kerfato jibe kanyen tembe na alla di grand bantaba programme murtanale ne min kanale arjuma ni nyim wato sita don ba fala mo be ko wala barka bake ngal konton nyi sutola kabeng arjuma tambila sanka programme dati wato minna of course nga sabale demanding bari ba fala mo be ko sunkaro lati na bari sunkaro ko of course mba sound la ka murundi noto say ngal ba jibe la nyi wato le janne sunkaro be tambila ngal tintu kal jey bake momo be kanyum programme o jibe ka bo Gambia jankata fo Gambia bantala mba fala ala barka bake alka programme o nyi no ma nyamen mba jakanne albe programme o nyi no ma ka nyamen al comment son al tendem fana ka subscribe na YouTube channel ola mi alon ko nga wala ile min kira kerfatu media ti bari na sponsor tendu ke je bake kanyum programme fasa ka sembenti andi adaba kono wala smart GSM technology ti mi alon ko felenting tabo ko nice building ila kunda ba fa be wolto na alfata je don albe mobile kende kendol soto la jele original mobile ol kabo Itel Samsung kata fo Tecno aning iPhone kende kendol bijele bari flat screen ol bijele television ol mi alon ko jaman la bang television ol lem ke wafi je bar tablet wolu fanam bijele mi alon ko smart GSM technology ke wafi original charger mol be kata 100 volt wal be futa smart GSM la bitiko la mi alon ka felenting tabo ko to nice building wara natra be talindi ma fango donc opposite fa bakar to bon jata la korda to smart GSM technology ye kunda do soto jele baral se tarano fanan lati kunda bambo gara soto je kata fo basse eco bank bala nga ker fayna fanan tentu ke jay bake mi alon ko tol ka korda wa fole ke Gambia banko kan jang ila lanno warta bake aliyajele recently fangon na Gambian international player ay korda sanga ba ay jele min kira ker fayndati mole mi alonko ay wato min fo aka dila wo wato la adum location babulu mi alonko alti soto la dulato ala no bon tarabar kan screeno duma al sala no matano jele mobe ta ker fayna na tara kene ken sanga fanam be bulu ker fayna ka nyim fanan lonole bari al sitano fanan of course LG wala suñu kër mi yalon koy bebe MFH groupe le koto ni na electronic bagage wafola jamal bi jele mi yalon koy dun tajele ñin sunkaro andu ya lonne min taraje ela jamal labam bagage wolu mi yalon koy wolle na te ñin tabir langol anim fen ko tangol electronic itolle ya ñaaton kaya alsitano le kundan beto mi yalon koy mantra ma bari Gambia banko kan jang Gambia dingol be yalon ne LG be damen al suñu kër alsita ela bagage wolu sam mi yalon ko bagage kende kendolem telele be bulle mi yalon ko niya sang iten nimsala albesita nyim bagasol sang ati min kera LGT wala leta suñu ker Gambia banko kan arjuma kana puruka di grand bantaba nati ale mi alon ko mo jamal ka kanu dol ka jibe YouTube dol ka jibe aning Facebook la ba fula be ko thank you so much ala barka bake atule nyim programme ke nyim programme moti mutanale ne ko tek anen luntan ko te ngol la mi alon ko albe jilale ñaatu demande nene welcome last Friday nene mantrano jambari anatale nene is back fully back.
Okay. I like when you say that mantrano jambari anatale afanang mantrano jang paskin tamatale
ya
manta hanidula jamu yaliti be nakalañ ko sila boka
ya mbe konoto la
mbe konoto
e buka bore MC la ka bore
es ba harite hol ko ba ko son ba ko
MC ka bore
harite hol be ba ko ngema ko do daw ko ko cham dem ba cham la babel cham borom ne ni wa
ndala bo daw ñu na ko daw
MC la ka bore
MC la ka bore ñu na ko daw ñu na ko daw tara Dubai ayo ta jara Dubai bal ndala bo MC bari programme do be jannata manta dawda manna bar ne tamata
exactly
MC dafa tukki MC dafa tukki
ko demul fen
no dafa tukki no MC dafa tukki MC dafa tukki no dafa demoon
ka bu janne
daw affaire bi da ko na do janne last program afode ko male akonya gabi janne akonya so aborna dana buka bor
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ang kontanta ba ke purkana nying ajuma lungola ajuma do mantara yang tamatale non doko le doro
abemu doko le
exactly banku doko banku doko re kontanta ba ke purkana ka fo mo be juma mubarak kadua ke mobila kambia be musu kafuki kafoye ko alama
mabela
jara la exactly
I like this
exactly dile ñaanal ajuma bu sel ajuma bu anda yiwi yalla di len wax welcome to the grand bantaba di dalal suma chambe ñu ñaawuti bari talibo bi yes bi pare ko tenke parce que parelo mom italem ila karal la number one Kamfati is the guy willing come hankay Kamfati ya nole kontante baki
ya promote Kamfati
tola mo ntente mingo mengi kentelo moti ila mulunya anyanta tandela parce que nte buka ke chafarte de ite dum ibeje di nuyu ñi set di wax ñi doon lekk ana ni
Gambia Pilias na kola famo yo. Is Gambia? Dum sunu saji mal.
Ngo ali mo blay.
Bale fanan na kola dum.
Yo ite goy.
Ni ko xamne ñu doon anangoy fayangi ni dels na the real queen. There is the real queen. I'm the real queen of the show. I'm back, happy to be back. Di wax ne rek ñi doon neene daxal nañ ko nekkate fofu noonu I'm back exactly I'm back xam nga day fi tuuma moom loo xam ne rek fii lañ ko fekk dafay yàgga so dafa jàpp ne ay tuuma la rek seen bugga la ak seen xalaat ma nangul leen ko nag waaye li ma ci kontaan mooy ne tuuma bi ñëpp ko moom ñi fi gor la kuñ tuuma rek xamal ne ci gor ñi nga bokka te manit falane so moo tax ma kontaan ci leen ni ñëwaat naa rek pour jox leen li ngeen xam ne loolu ngeen bugga di nuyu ñi nga xam ne ñoo ñuy seetaan saa yu nekk di kontaan ci yéen rek buggeen ñu bugga te xam ne balaa ngeen di xam ne ñun dañ am fans ngeen laal ñu parce que suñ fans yi dinañ jóg foyewuñ ñu tuuti luñ ñu te duñu seetaan so di leen jaajëfal di leen gërëm rek di leen ñaanal yàlla di ñaan weeri koor gi ak ci jamono koor biñ nekk it muy bépp diine ñaan yàlla gën koo sellal yàlla nangu ñaan yi yàlla gën a rataxal diggante yi gën a setal xol yi borom kër gi it moom it di ko xaasal rek ci weeru koor gi ni ñaan yal na jàpp ak jëfin yu rafet yim def parce que
ñaanal mu ngi mekka dafa dem umra
ci teranga la di ko moom xam nga balaa dem tarangal nañu ñun ñëpp fii di ko ñaanal mboolem ku ci nekk lépp li ngay jëfoo rek boo ñaanee rek xaaf bi moo koy jël parce que moo tax ñu am jamono koor bu sell boo xam ne kenn amul jafe-jafe ñëppan ci jàpp ci liggéey bi kon yow fi nga dem noonu ñaan yi yëpp yal na jàpp yal na ko yàlla àggale fu mu ko wala àgga séddal ñu ko ñun ñëpp yal na sa jàmma yàgga dina dal leen ak jàmma di dalal suñ gan yi tamit di yaakaar na rek dinañ leen wone ci kanam
tuuti wolem toñaati ngana bostendo abe maka mafalay duwa mo be amino mutakanne. So me and Telabayo Karabi is tough creation be faji kunda jame ngoto don dundani kaw Johnson na nita rafo jame ngoto o taxil kalo dame nalta rafo je don albet creation tarajele nalfo jame ngoto nali akol nyen no mankana min fale abal of course am abenalta la jame ngoto le so me atina mol nyantate mako la fondi Gambian olem anum fanam funding is a young boy and Mustafa Kayantel. I wish to see Mustafa Tandino Molla. He's a very, very young boy. Tough is a very young boy. Tara la atelier dinding ole bia lonko about try can ala fansung atelier in Fajikunda and he is doing great. So nyile mo sival timi alonko nyante makoela puru itol fana business society puru na funding kills tuno jang ela dokol ela stamina purisa kino anyama. So nga tendu ka je back ala call nyin nombala 250-9755 wala bala WhatsApp fana milbe tuabudu also call no WhatsApp 250-9755 250-9755 so yalong me karalo Kenya ani me karalo ke tali way teri malla etole and a very young Gambians tough creation and comforting young Gambian only me along definitely they are doing great Gambian only nyanti okay dale boy ni boy flandu ngati man tije ini boleh nyokondo alasan di jasa no everything kamu ya number 1 sa number 1 direct number 1 ide number 1 boleh nyokondo sa dia ide
assalamu alaikum be kere fatula bundamol be kontona jiber lal men fanan kan jibe be kontona wato wate ma fulale juma mubarak sunkari ba kono bare ma fula sunkaro ko mba kontona bake abe fulol kan nyame ngani kombon kol o diata nyele bake kadu nimme barara say o kata la jame wala kono
dolla sire garu la
ite ga fa mi da tafsir wala ite la kombon kol dim fulol ite ga wala yo mbe nene kontona nene
yes namo
Dubai be ngadi baby je very good but next time we will sambala kadu mol ko nan neni lam
no
sa ni mi dala sa en kay mi da nyola
bula nun jalika ni dama trawo atakala Allah tele am futodo atakala
to yadal do buwa be fam konto na bake parce que programme ni ka coordinate nyame
thank you
be dara bake be bayo fanan konto na kansulo mba konto na brikama nominated councilor transport motor be ñoo tampon gan yam bara hani saya tek be derin drong ya so MC faram be mba fanan konto na man dar programme to ñaw ñam ba konto na bake ka na lu tawul konto bi na me ñitan lalla be konto na itoni konto la comme dal ta fulale ñamin drong watu kere fatu albe wala dala jila mo be karana mendo mo be mem faham yala woto atul min ka comment alla comment kaje ka foko al yalla mira ko landi na diamul kan wala mu kuti me yalan ko akumata dina kada firoti yalo ni yek na kada firo ke jang ndel men be kana nale momon ndin kada fina na lu men aka mala kunkele dina ka tambe lu ndola so kada firo man kun gambian kol tema kunun ba fo ka modo yara bari muso mun ter malta en kaja fe bar birinta ta nyo jibe tro ngaje ko gambia be dentale yo so kaja firol man betea ntel men bijam man timma kam menke tro wolam nyidi kan kacandi kulwoni khormo kono fana ngal kacandi kulwoni khormo kono bawon tul men be bijang kasin ka kacha jang al nana ma jenga nyonel nana man sapi nyoka ninta ni tabe jam fare nyola ite safero ke ja yente nani yenene nani walla e buba nani walla e min bayo nani ay na fa munela ay munati nyandel bala yo so si programme nyin ke kulwo kono ani na luntan franki ha nyindi janna nin kanna kacal ke kun kan luntan jama sotono jang ba jela ko kada firote kere fatu membe tarra jedro wala mo kanyo faham yande itala opinion mendi ni ya fodro men nata programme do nga men nata lundawde akatala ka jibe so afanan sikara noje ko molbe nyine fokat ndel fanan men ka diam jang ni ngaji ka karan so be mol konton nambe mol tentula ala baraka
baraka bake buba baraka bake viewers milalan ko be jibe ke kan tembe comment dal tak la nyamandro arjumu kana ka kacha mun nan kacha cool la milalan ko wolle be ken banko kan especially the hot spots cool milalan ko wolle be mobile miro be wala kan milalan ko aben society kono imma aben lafa ke kan o imma claro ke kan to be ala tan la man sa kalange milalan ko ayentol tombon ayem bula mol kono milalan ko na opportunity so pour ni bango mul ka kacha pour la cool mel be ko wo be na kelfaru tio me alon ko wala mbar musumati fatu min temben abe Saudi Arabia be dualay alma alaya so umra kendola abe dual min ke kanyaje alma dual be mutala janaka bo jam fanan dol me alon ko be panloto jang ay neose wondi na sunkarola be ala danda mo saba ma sakalanke aboro sembo mento alma alay sembo nda aya kafu amen ni programme mo nyen comme talbo ya ko nyame kana jam don amanga comment to le yalo mo be na mirande mo mento lo kana ni mo le wala kacha min fana yalo ko be jibero ke kan yi lefta kan lafa hakilo la ji isel lafa no hakilo la barkan nen kan kajafi ko be la fenet me yalo ko de lafila wala o tekkela fenet me yalo ko ase hamud nano pour kana watol fa kana jam pour nal ka kacha oto mba fola viewers ole ko nyaaje beja atollem al sen nene al sen encourage wato wati al sen lafa hakilo la wala kan kajafi no batina asen hakilo bonno jankam be ko talbo ya funyame kam fadi number 1 top creation number 1 so double number 1
okay
bal konton
11
ito fana bitaje kam fati
anile
mbe sambalaje
okay no sai sambalaje
ya mbe sambalaje
so adla ejendodi okay wale nimbu wale tembe wala buwa alo nyuwade mulu tatu man
thank you so much alright thank you ngebe tendo geje bage ko ya funya men do butanale ne of course again arjuma dol ani luntan ko tan wala be kacala ku kuma balla bi men luntan o dondela bare na first topic ko be kala minti aten luntan o concern bake but briefly me o kacala because ale alone president Barrow yala cabinet reshuffle ko moy ko dol ay falendiro kijele minister dol bijele wal sawndale dol bijele mi alon koy bota jele completely ninna panelo molbe o kacala because ngalunta wal mil soro itol manta proti ku way manta kacala ni be kacala minna naka be kala kukuma balti mi alon ko abe Gambia dingol abe afekam bakele al benna luntangol kango maylale because ali alon ne fonding ke jamal bijele mi alon ko say nyim Kush drogo e kamen kumande Kush la niyama ela sufol be akatara lamfuri ne buka ku keno e famay akamta tax force lotale pour ka je ko nyin Kush asikele no nyame bari nyin tax force kono ngela chairman o soto janne binkira pa bojanti minkira atelem head of tax force nyinti pa bojang nga soto janne nabe kacala le bari nga mosotele mi alon ko ate fana mbota jara kende al fannala mi alon ko ate fana mo committee membalti minkira lamin mani ti ngetol mo fulol be soto jande mi alon ko nibe kacala nyin droko nyina kuola mi alon ko funding ke jamalu mantora kanne recently fangajele mama kande audio bondi pour ka fo mansa kunna se simfata pour kanyin kele but nene barañu ñew ci suñu gani in 5 minutes baro defari shuffle cabinet am bi dafa melni def na changes no gisee reshufflement bi
Well, I think so. Ne could Gambian. What all wax ci Gambian. Man tay Senegalese la dama changer de.
Yeah, you Senegalese.
Man fu ne ñu ngi busy so
Gambia needs you come back.
Ñu ngi busy so election yi. I have a president to elect.
Ma ngi sa campagne bi. Yow ak Fatou mom li ngeen nekk di Facebook. Yow ak sama boss. Am na leen daal.
Ñu foog ñu elect ñu.
Lolu mom bay boss la.
Why? Anyways, limay wax rek moy change is the only constant thing in life, right? And a change that is going to add value, should always be welcome, should always be promoted, should always be advocated for. But change, it's just for the optics, or it's a matter of, I use Esa Fal's words, self-aggrandizement. Is that the word?
I cannot pronounce that grammar.
Self-aggrandizement, political patronage and things like that. That doesn't serve the interests of the entire nation. Now, coming to this particular position, let me start from what the special
advisor.
Presidential advisor, special advisor. That is Mamadou
Sabali.
I mean, great guy. Competence, check. Eloquence, check. Whether value will be added, that is, if there is something to be done, check. But now, let's look at the greater good, Is that the most priority thing for taxpayers' money to be spent on? Absolutely not, because we have a host lineup of presidential advisor. Now you ask me, then what does the ministers do? Because those portfolios, the ministers and the permanent secretaries, permanent being technocrats, they're supposed to be advising the president based on their different ministers. So now if you bring special advisors on what? That like duplication of role, and again we're bloating, our meager resource taxpayers' money. So that's what I have the problem. Nothing personal to the guy. He's capable, he's competent, he's eloquent, he's presentable and all that. But now, interest of the nation. Is it going to serve a purpose? Let's watch and see, because I'm yet to see what value the ones who preceded him, what value they have added. I can tangibly see it. Exactly. But it's not only one. Assembly is not presidential advisor. Henry Gomez is presidential advisor. Dosano is presidential advisor.
They advise in different roles anyway. So you
can count the number, the Lamin Chams and all those things, all advisor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Once upon a time, my father was, and then he resigned or he was fired, he was terminated, whichever one it is, but he was, you understand? So when you want to measure tangibly, appraise in regards to their performance, what have they done, the value adding thing, that is where my issue is when it comes to those positions. Now, moving on to which other position? Lands.
Ministry of Lands.
Ministry of Land. Ahmad Ba from tourism. Okay, now, is it a demotion? Is the promotion? Where you were? What have you done that is value adding, that is good, that you will be taken? Because some people, I think they should be fired, not given another role. Because if you're given a role, a portfolio as huge as a ministry, and you haven't performed, you haven't done any transformative changes, you haven't done any visionary, put forward visionary agendas to drive, those sectors, why do I have to move you to another one? Especially, I feel, Ahmad Ba, from tourism to lands, I mean, it's like from the...
They actually called a press conference.
Jumping from the frying pan to the fire, because land is a very, very hot cake. It's a very, very problematic area all across the country, right? So you need somebody who has leadership skill. You need somebody who has influence. You need somebody who can speak and people listen. You need somebody who has impeccable character, not a tainted character, because again, people need to trust what you tell them, knowing that if you tell them it's white, it's white. If you tell them it's red, it's red. That's the person you need. And with all the issues, you need somebody, it's like somebody to come and fix, a fixer. That's the kind of person you need to bring to that ministry. You understand? Not somebody that everybody, really? Really, are you for serious? So now people have even the little hope, but you don't understand, thinking that things will be solved. Bringing Ahmad by everybody like, okay, now we are done. That's the thing I've seen in the whole society. Everybody like, okay, now we are done. And the other thing, everybody go and make sure you find a list to your compound. Make sure if you don't have a list, get a list. If you have a list, make sure it's intact. So it's like they're warning people, be careful, make sure you do everything right, and because if not, you'll be in trouble. Why? Is it the individual? Is it they don't trust him? Is it the track record? Is it the character? So all those things. Which other position?
Your former party leader is now the Minister of Information.
Oh yeah, Dr. Ismail Assise, information.
Yeah,
now, I mean, I was having a conversation with somebody. No. The minister is just political. The permanent secretaries or the other people are the technocrats. They drive the lead. You understand? But I have a problem. You have to have an understanding of it to be able to believe or be able to give direction. But if you don't have the understanding, regardless of the technocrat, how they can just tell you anything and it goes because you don't know. You understand? So I want to dispel that argument or whatever. I mean, Dr. Sise is a doctor, has been teaching in the university and all that. But then again, I have spoken of, character. I have spoken about integrity. I have spoken about credibility. You know what I mean? Because I believe, results can get you in the room, but it takes character to keep you in the room. So, I mean, let's all brace up and watch.
The minister of Basic and Secondary Education is also.
I don't know the guy who has taken up the ministry, the one who was appointed. I don't know him, but then I still clap that a change has happened because the change was really needed for a very, very long time. Education is a very key component thing. I don't understand why we have a ministry of, year upon year, we are having bad results in terms of all the national exam, international exams we're taking, you understand? This WIAC thing or whatever. No improvement. And I haven't seen any transformation in terms of the basic education system. The teachers are striking, they're crying. Nothing in terms of their welfare. So if the teachers' welfare is not taken care of, it translates to their output and what they give the kids, and that's why we're seeing all those bad results. So we need somebody who really is in line with today's world. Innovative, transformative, visionary, who is really thinking 20 years ahead of where those kids could be with the kind of education we're giving them. It cannot be business as usual. What we are doing when I was doing common entrance, the same method is being used right now. That cannot take us anywhere. The world is evolving. As such, people need to evolve. Change needs to happen. And technology is the way forward. Technology is the way forward. But we don't see that happening in our schools. Kids, the only time they start to use computers on all those things is when they go to high school. Their parents buy it for them. Or they go to private school where you have labs and computers. But which government school are you going to go to? Even the headmaster does not have a computer to use. The teachers don't have computers to use. They don't have laptops. They depend on their phones.
Almost all.
So we cannot have somebody who doesn't think beyond, outside of the box, to be ahead of an institution like of an educational sector. You understand? And then again, Claudia, yes, smart or whatever, but Claudia is BBC, born before computer. You understand? And he's not too technologically savvy. So how can you expect that person to drive, you understand, the vision or the strategy when it comes to being innovative and initiative to be at par with the current world? So I think the change is necessary. I don't know the guy who is there right now. I haven't seen a picture or heard anything about him, so I cannot comment on the individual. I have no.
I was even thinking
I have no idea.
Because Babu Karboy understands that ministry.
Whichever way, but
I don't know
the change is important, and I hope this person can really.
So the other is Siaka. Siaka, the Minister of Interior is relieved from his duties. The IGP is the current minister now, that is Ablai Sanyang, and we have a new IG.
Oh, so the changes were that many?
Yeah, many.
Oh, you know what? I was aware, flying with the wind, fabulous. And
the PRO promised to bring Ablai Sanyang.
I remember about the IGP one. Exactly, the PRO promise, and I think they need to do that. Yeah, Ablai Sanyang, I mean, you're gonna see police be. Yeah. Institutional memory is there and he has held several positions, several units or whatever. So that is there. My only issue with concern, not an issue, a concern with the IGP is like, okay, let's go back to the track record when you were the IGP, you understand? Honestly, you go to the police headquarters I mean, the glasses, the red carpets, and, you know, the protocol, like the security, everybody stopping you, our fee, all those things were not there. It's visible.
Visible, you mean?
Visible.
Okay.
You can see it and all that. When it comes to the neat pick and, you know, the image of the police when you get in there, because then it was like a camping area. Yeah. You understand? Everybody is smoking cigarette on the hallways. Everybody is camping. They're shouting. You know what I mean? So that was very, very good. And also, you can tell, you know, the image of the police out in the streets with their uniforms and everything, even though I told them those uniforms are not good for traffic policers because those are nylons. It's not good.
The nylon uniform.
The nylon uniform. They should get better.
No, nylon is good for Tilo.
I'm good for Tilo.
It's good for Tilo.
Come on now. They should get better uniform. In cold countries, you can get that. But in Gambia, those uniforms are, you understand? But still, you know, we applaud those efforts of trying to do it because the police officers you have the same uniform, so those are good things. So let's see what he's going to do when he's at the ministry, having a much more authority now, you understand? But the police needs image building in terms of them and the citizenry and then the public, because that honestly is not top notch and they need to work. So now having the authority, I hope he works much better to build in that and make it, you know, a community, a family, because these people, despite the uniform, they are brothers, our husband, and we should be friends.
Thank you. Talibo, Allah president mo falindro kele de. Dol bonnile dol tutaje.
Abonyale.
Talibo afo bebe te yalla dorong yemu.
Abonyale. Dokuo falindiro nyinin kale kaje ko kado bondi kado kije wala kado samad la do kado nati la do. O ka doko nyin kumandi bake. Yo president la falindiro abe ala hamumu menti wala mu ala mansa kunda e tama mol kan me alon ko wala beke mol la nafa koti. Wala tinandi ay falindirol ke mo dolla ay samba department dolto dol bije ay wol dahandi. Atuma do si na miraro ke wol fananda ko la men yalon ko isi doko men no asodi la
ikale amat ba samba protocol la de la
ha yalon politicien men ben tol no ma political la o baje la wonyale bar president la eman objective wala nyinde kaje ko lands ni tamol la me banko lo mbake adu amad ba kabri 1996 abe lo kam president yala jang alkalite jang aman lo min na banko kan ka diamu politiko la o yirwa ko la kanyim banko ta so ni ajibe wo value babul la anin akata député oti akarta na député bunkono ay ku jamala ka tarje kene ko la karola sefo la karola alkalo la kola so ay experience to fanando ni ajibe baga ala tourism ay do ko ke tourism dame wa bu chomina anin ay ala politiko anin ala grassroots ani la relationship wala siata dina la tourism do ko nyindi so ay banko nyine long dina ka tambi tourism fauna yajele so o yatinandi president o lanno je ala ko ka foko lanno mo le fanam because ni be mo tala itena te temo itele ata do ko le nyanta la mari la ni man la mari la asi labaji keno le
alta opposition
opposition kelete kelaje bar ku killing wala be kelaje wala ning opposition franka be man sa kenda kende iko be dulala yusla amad babe tarla kela police wala tije da me yalon ko aboto dula ko so
political la
okay ya yon political form development is politics and development so ibaje la ko même ben tol no ma politicien lo tol mun be sirim political ni politico da bondi je ite feal
ate bono la je
ate bono la
ite fe fo change sol be bete
atale ismaila sise anata information funding ken dingulem ameta karandiro kono ay jamala ko fanal lonne andun anarake politico la nyaton ko le fananti so ibaje la ko momi yalon ka karanda ni nata hande atare koy mawdulata do ko long bar ni nata do ko lal men bije pour yela londo usual kan yeke kilinti al yodula tamandi ñim kumata bake ñim mel be yeta ibe kumata le mengana kumata je wala munti ko ka kumo sutiandi wala mu ye military department olto dole bi je sonkol be tema difference be tema like nim permanent secretary bi je sainteng ye permanent secretary ke je ani director man beng ba je lay ka no sabotage okay ni mo nati je men na man do ko ke je frem ata nyanda kala molati me alon ko abe tilde temale abe cross lale ke kilinti woli fana nyanda sonnale men yalon ko director lemu permanent secretary lemu department o nyi yamuta ka fo ko nyi banko talamo jeti til talamo jeti ya kata ye do ko ke for the interest of the Gambian people bari kana nyin ke nyinti ka fo ko ndebe janne yen kar nati oto mba kutalale ntenna expertise nyin ta funtindla pro ay ta nyato o be ta nyato ni ajibe kono to fanja wolo ngiti because nale do ku kendo ke je hanno mari fana yo transfer to another department isi te fana tano dlato yi ke shooting odi tebe nin kambe ngotaro department nyin kono so president la ngani menti wolo nyinti kate Gambian ko li deng banku do ko la ngani ya killing political korto te bayla bar momon din sita be mo falinale ibe mo kala jele ado abe dole febola ado ate do febola
okay
so nyina
bayo
yeah abaraka bake buba to be going yakumara bake yes masakunda sometimes aka better ka falindrol ke when the need arise but nyajibe falindrol milkata yibe banko na fara minala nyata ko jibe bakele and I want us to start with Ahmed Ba yabondina from the tourism ministry because ni palaso di la mola be diamond to follow nyata ka alonna all what we were saying the tourism industry is dying. Gambia people focus.
Is dead or dying?
Yes,
dead or dying?
Like, okay, it's already dead. Like you said, it's dead.
No, it's a question. I'm asking. Is it dead or is dying?
No, let me just use this way. It's dying.
Okay.
You understand? Because
so there's still hope.
Obviously, I mean, if the one who went there, you understand, is the rightful person, maybe
it might survive.
Yeah, it might survive. Okay. You understand?
So who went there now? Who's the tourism minister now?
Yeah. So what happened
the
is the one from the energy.
It's job
from energy.
The petroleum
from energy.
Abdou Job.
So the problem with development okay. Yeah, Ahmed Bondi tourism. Ahmed Kharab tourism, it has caused a lot of troubles in the aspect of land. Because right now, Ahmad is answering before a commission. And that commission may somebody at the National Assembly. It's because of land issues. The way, Ahmad Klunta, Molla, Chenola, in these tourism areas. That complaint is already before the parliament. So, we complain of a moment, already a crime commit. I mean, already we come solve follow. Mari bonded tourism. Damunti alonka beje fakam. Bondu auto. Someone lands. What is he going to do at lands?
To go fix his own problem.
So it's good to go fix his own problem.
Okay, so
No. Listen. I'm go to the National Assembly. You listen.
And for explaining to
let me tell you. Let me tell you something. All this Indian women it was all about Ahmad Ba.
Local government
no tourism development land. Tourism development
on the local government.
Talibo, let me tell you something. It's under the TDA. I'm not here. Let me tell you.
It is UDP. But UDP la campaign manager no fault. What can you fault?
Oh no. Talibo, I just want you to understand one thing.
I'm understanding you, but I want you to also to understand.
Okay. So I mean, let's near Nebula Diamuda because
because near ma.
Yalo Melka come and forget me, Basangare Memfolam. Melka for Goldie near my Akikana.
Minister Baker so I'm here to defend them.
Finish quickly so that we can go to the substantive issues.
So you see the problem here. Ahmad Ba doesn't deserve to go to lands. President Barrow, one thing they left all, all of these technicians, they've gone to school, and all of them specify, there's a specific, field, study.
and they expect a phenomenon study, he'll have to come back to their people and serve them. For example, I mean, he's a police officer, he's a public health officer, you understand? I public health long. I will learn a Koitama and I practicalize it. And many of him, I will live in Bangkok Kanjang. So we expect that sector may yakarang, let's put them to that sector. If we go to lands, right now, the biggest problem right now, lands to go, is about this land problem. There are people who land and survey karang. They have masters, PhD in land and survey.
What will be a problem
so,
with them?
No, let me. So, what those
people? Master if you want a problem with them.
If you want to solve,
the problem.
If you want to solve that
problem, you want an independent person. You do that.
Give somebody, he can do that. But I need to understand one thing. I agriculture
it's going.
Listen, right now, I'm in trouble, small borders on the side of agriculture. People are having trouble on the side. So, Boros should learn from those ones. You know, for example, okay, Mohamed Sabal is fine. Mohamed Sabal, nobody denied this because Mohamed Sabal doesn't have the knowledge. Like Nene says, he have the knowledge, he have the basic understanding of government, government learning. Because he was once the Secretary General. So bringing him as an advisor, fine, it's okay. You understand? The advisor. But now, is it that advisory role, is it going to be accepted by the government? Government advisor now let's ask ourselves, those advisors who were there, what have they have once advised the government to do this and government have done it and it's not Dr. Ismail is my brother. I even congratulate him when he was appointed. Because he is my brother. But look, one thing we need to understand, Dr. Appoint Diamond, is that his field? No, that's not his field. No, if you want to give, me left like a palazzo the doctor. You understand? Your educationist. Doctor is an educationist. Because me alone, more doctor is an educationist. So being an educationist, assemble to the Minister of Education. If you want to give a ministerial position, at least maybe it might be a long for over 5-10 years. At the educational sector. Take him to the educational sector. You take somebody media alone because we have people they have PhD in media. So take those people there, let them manage it because that's the people to go and study specific fields. But you know what's going to happen? People they have degree in specific field. At the end of it, it can do formally. It can spend. They go and learn. For them to come and serve their people. Somebody it doesn't know that field. So governments, I think this thing they are developing, they are moving. They have knowledge in those things. Let's ask ourselves now. Have we ever seen since Barrow came to power? I am Minister of Finance. Minister of Finance. It doesn't have any finance or economic background. It doesn't have any look. Let me tell you a president. I am not making.
Before you wrap up, now you've mentioned everybody their skills or whatever. So which ministry do you think Ahmad Bashir based on? Do you know what?
Let me tell you something.
Which area his competence is?
Let me tell you something. Ahmad Ba, as this point, the way Claudia is being relieved, Ahmad Ba should also be relieved.
Because he's a threat to them.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of allegations against Ahmad. Listen, I'm not saying there are a lot of allegations against
Ahmad. But these are allegations, not substance.
No. Let me finish what I said. Those are allegations. But now, let's leave allegations away. Now, let's go in the performance now. Ahmad's performance is well known. So if he cannot perform in tourism, it was one practicing. It was one practicing. It was once working in that area. It doesn't have any qualification in tourism. Let's mark that. It doesn't have any qualification. Ahmad was working in the tourism ministry. This is it. Tourism area. Let's go.
police. You come with the police, abe police, many branches are experienced. So, let's
go to energy. No, 1 minute. But you, I mean, so let me speak. Because I'm here to analyze. I'm here to defend. Let's go to energy. Energy to Nani, whatever. Nani from the starting, I've been in the energy sector. From the starting, I've been in the energy sector. So making him energy minister, you understand? I mean, we hope for the best. And the guy, Nani Noro, Gallo also, that guy also is an expert, truly speaking. David W. Joe, that was a very good appointment.
Gallo Sedi.
Yeah, that's a very good appointment. Gallo was once working in Narek. Yes, and he knows that place very well. And in fact, right now, many of Narek projects sold Java you understand? Gallo company normally they don't do. So bringing Gallo at that point also is a very good one. We really applaud the one. Let's go into the IGP. Yes, IGP Abdullah Sajam, giving him the ministerial position, yes, is a good move. But now, taking the immigration director, I mean, for how many years it was not a mantra on the police side. IGP, that one is wrong. That one is wrong. So what we expect, IGP Bondi. The IGP Bondi from the IGP minister, that's a very good one. Take somebody from the police. Let me tell you some police have a lot of intelligent people, a lot of people who have right document, right qualification. Yes, someone has the police. My only advice to IGP, when you were in the IGP, you were being alleged of getting into politics. Now, if you're a politician at some point, because being a minister of that, you are once into politics. But make sure, because security is paramount. We can remember this course, and we are talking about security issue. So security is very paramount. You cannot just take somebody who is working in drug squad, you have someone go back to IGP, go back to IGP. I mean, it doesn't work. Somebody in immigration has someone like IGP. It doesn't work. Take people they have the rightful qualification.
Okay, thank you so much. Ngal tendu kalje politician olam Allah call shata. That
is only his problem.
Okay, thank you. Saibedina program straight away. Naluntamal metam barula. Meming kachara fana be kila very very important topic leti. Konga funyameng kumase mato walem be kachala about Kush la nyin drogo mi alonko wele be Gambia din jamalo bije e be problem o sotokan koto tax force lotale mi alonko pour ka nyin kele min kera Kush drogo la head of tax force nyin min kera pa bojanti abijani aning lamin mane mi alonko atafana mu committee membalti bare atamo public health officialty abe abota ministry of health abe wale represent kan in this committee. Mr. Bojang, welcome. Everyone the Grand Bantaba.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Me Gambian kontona, yandi me futala wato, gambari muso kontong, and in the panelists, including the technicians before us here. Ntetu mpa bojanati, original from the Drug Law Enforcement Agency, head of the Scientific Department, Medical, and co-chairman of the task force.
Okay, all right. So tell us about this. In task force, about what let
Yeah. I'm very glad to explain that thing. The task force, someone immediately after the briefing, the press briefing being held at the Ministry of Interior, when this issue of alleged death caused by Kush reported to various health facilities. But before that, there was what we call, there was a watching level of the issue at the delicate level. Because no Kush Korosi, Kush surfaced Gambia 2021. Yeah, 2021 surfaced, but one case was registered. Then a face out throughout 2022 March.
When you say one case of a death?
No, one case sample was registered to Drug Law Enforcement.
Oh, okay.
We are listening to now Drug Law, but then there was no medical related matters to this.
Okay, okay.
In total for 2022, there was nothing. 2023, in the beginning, I started Kotente. As we are moving, we try to strengthen our interdictions and other things. A flash out, I disappeared. At the peak of the tourism around October, November, I've sourced out with force. The increase was out of our control from Safono. When I say out of control, doesn't mean we are not able to control, because reports were coming every angles that Kuslom. But within that period, as far as the lake is concerned, we have a very robust way of monitoring issues. But there will never be a case of drop in this country. I repeat it, there will never be a case of drop in this country, or a drop in this country within 3 months from Aditech. Because our level of intelligence, the scientific and the operative, we work in collaboration day in, day out. Any substantive RC Malundo is referred to my command, where I am heading. We have good technicians. We do our research on it. We refer to our partners. Most of the time, we send it to Senegal because we have that MOU with them. If we use our device, it doesn't work, we request their device. We escort it, and there we perform the analysis together. When we have these things around October, November, we try to investigate what is Kush all about. Because we know scientifically, because we did our research on literary research and scientific research. But Kush in general is cannabis. Cannabis, because we have yes. We have 3 strains of cannabis in this world. Cannabis sativa is the one within our jurisdiction here. You make a feel. If they look alike. Around Morocco area, we have the root diaries. Like Moroccan Kush. This Kush is found, we call it cannabis indica. Kush is a name where it is found. That's why mountain Kush area within India, Pakistan, and in Afghanistan area. Fault. But because Kush is not the biological or scientific name, it's not the botanical name, right? It's not the botanical name. Kush is a street name. Come and first analysis to do our first frontline analysis to understand and comparison with this other cannabis. Now you can tell that THC is higher than other cannabis. This is what they call THC? Is the active ingredient of the cannabis called tetrahydrocannabinoid. Because when you look at cannabis, it has so many noise. You have the cannabinoids, the cannabinoid noise, and other things. These are scientific words. So what now you can tell the ratio is higher because cannabis we look at within the RF. The reference factor, ratio factors on called the GB. But the ratio factor is more higher than all this cannabis. We also engage the management. We look at it. We now put it on tracking. When you look at medical terminology, they call it target. But until we call tracking, we say by tracking, ala pattern akaduna nyameng jumalom the age group by use can. We are trying to look at those records all because going by my office, I have a directorate, but my director is not here. I'm overseeing the place. We have the exhibit, the rate, that's correct data of the accused persons. We look at the day, the biography, and everything, all information about the accused persons. Not all comparison. The affected people is adolescents within the range of 15 going towards 30. All the values come back.
15 to 30.
Yes. All funding. Call that for around October, November, we received a call that there is a death in Banjul caused by Kush. From the ministry, stuff like from the ministry, I personally received the call from Dr. Jan, there is Kush. I engaged management. We said, this first of its kind. Since the establishment of the agency, to receive such kind of information. Now, what will be the next step? We have a senior management issues. We look into it. Now, the only thing we can do here is let's extend our research on it and engage experts to give a guide because Kush, this is a spirit of Sierra Leone. We need to engage Sierra Leone. Because Ninko Nakata, Dumantoro Binakang, I mean, they tell you how they manage it. Nakata is management and into time killing. We can look for other options. We engage, thank God, the head of the task force there is Dr. Jallo, who was very helpful to the Gambian population. Dr. Jallo received calls, be direct or WhatsApp at any given time. At any given time, without nothing, and he was ready to contribute to make sure. And let people understand, Gambia respond on time. We respond on time. That's why when you look at it, level of death, but it's so minimized. We have medical complicated cases. Yes, we accept it. Unless people understand, drop. The abusers are patients. They are health needed people who need medical attention. We sometimes arrest them because we want to cut the chain. We want to cut the chain. Because people are using my sister out of his if Alma Tajafar and a family of the address. Next time we don't do it. That's why sometimes we deal with these abusers. But our intention is the traffickers, the couriers, and others who do it in dealing with those things, the dealers. When we have that conversation, another more advice, we send the sample to Dakar. That was on the 18th February. Before the results, we have a press conference. Then the idea of forming the task force come into place. But before that, we know for the EDC, because it for they received information of medical issues, related issues, they were also doing their homework. And he will come to that area. So in covering a task force, task forcing, who are the needed partners at that point in time? Any problem, medical problem, EDC is in front line. And addiction is next to mental health. This is not a communicated disease, it's non-communicated disease. We brought them on. Most of them, Red Cross have a role to play in this because it's now a crisis, incident law. They have a role to play. Who I normally affect youth, National Youth Council, put on board. And our first meeting, what we decided was we look at case definition. With these signs and symptoms, automatically it's cruise cost problem. We all agree and develop a case definition with the support of the clinicians. National Region 1 office, make Bantaba. Let's develop a line list. I mean attack. I have in case of to make follow-up, more line list or develop. We have that meetings and we engage our authorities to inform them. Later we say, you cannot work without a tool. What are the tools? You need a consent form, your consent note, your TOR, what will be your limitations, and if need arise, a survey. We are developing all those things. Up to Monday, we engage WHO to guide us through all those things. I think we are at the final level on those things.
So Kush found yalong Gambia jam jamal be information jamal spread ka dol ka voy ka dada furel la ngam information ol bele ma but Kush fango munete mun drug sifa eco is just like Thai but Pichol milk additives. Yeah, pichol milk finta kamunta bere malem bolbole jekan. So saying misinformation jamale be fintikang dolko eka dada fure fenkol kulol la. We have seen recently sukura e momim bade ya wurije. So but exactly munem akana akaka sotono nyadele. Munem Kush fangote.
Then you ninka Kush la scientifically ba for Thailand. Afo mune be nyin Kush kono. That will be very important. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Scientifically, if you ask me, Kush is cannabis, as I told you.
Okay.
You know,
marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana, yes.
Marijuana.
Yeah, it's normal cannabis but it's hybrid cannabis.
Okay.
Let me make myself. It's hybrid cannabis, different from this cannabis. The mongal loko anil lemuno near grave, anil lebe dom kamulu. Hybrid, ye nyinni na jasi yo nyulu. The formulation of cannabis, this Kush, it is in various forms. Don't know science and of Gambia. Right now we have a new one. New one. Really different from any other one. I'm gonna bag.
Would you mind to show it?
Yes. Can somebody bring my bag? Yes, that's my bag. It's heavy because
because it will help in the sensitization that people know.
Bring the bag.
No.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's okay.
And how small it is?
Yeah, we don't take more because it's a sample.
Korea funyo bukan dunjen.
No. If the camera can go, you see this one?
So camera ada.
Oh wow.
No be alko jima cannabis. This is not cannabis. But near my, it's not authorized. Yeah, Nimaka cannabis. But this is the current course in town, in circulation. But near my former is with high level of precursors, chemicals added to it. But what kind of chemicals is added to it? We need an advanced devices to analyze and understand this. That's what we are working on. And I believe if you look at, even yesterday, my DG was at Vienna, appealing to the international community to come to our aid to work on those things.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. This is not cannabis. Touch it and see. You see, this is not cannabis. Cannabis is not soft like this. It's not good to carry. It's one of the worst.
It doesn't.
Don't smell it because the chemical there is maybe have medical implications. Don't smell it.
Don't smell it then. Adiala.
So you don't smell it, it has a problem.
No, lab you don't smell. You don't allow it.
Yeah.
But if it was the real
cannabis, if you touch
you can smell
yes,
it.
Even if you touch it like this, you know it.
Yeah.
It's harder than this thing by touching.
It looks like it has oil or something.
Yeah, because it's some things applied there, which is not known. That's why we say don't smell it. We cannot substantiate those information as of now, because Kush Bitakan Trend Mina is a marketing trend. They add additive to suit their customers. It's just like mobile. You are using iPhone. By next year, you see another iPhone. They want to suit your needs. If a nana hold this iPhone, the next minute he say, one of our friends whom I know, say, hey, madam, you have this one. I bought it in Dubai. He buy it. That's how they also penetrate this addiction. Before this course, there was so many drugs. There was what we call ROS here.
Yeah, ROS, yes.
Our last statistics, we arrest only 3 tablets of clonazepam. 3 tablets. It's almost disappearing in the market. And if you request patient to control it, to buy it, a patient to buy it, it's only few pharmacies you have it. Either Stop Step, Malak, even now they don't import it. Because, not forgetting that I'm the head of the pharmacy regulatory office of the agency also. No. We manage control drugs. It has only Gambia. It's very rare. Sometimes we send people to buy it in Senegal. Tramadol, Kudin, Agita. So I'm going to be killing Gau with this estasis. Estasis belongs to the family called ATS, amphetamine type stimulant. Methamphetamine, amphetamine, all those things will be.
And Genabis is different from...
No, Genabis is the Kush.
That's the Kush.
Yes, the nickname. That's our local nickname.
Okay.
Gambian local nickname. It's fast.
Because every market, every country has its own name.
Okay.
Kenya have their own name. Serbia have their own name.
I think the Kush name is Sierra Leone.
No, the Kush name came from a distance. But because the Kush is a drug different from this thing.
Molka minyin ka fana wole nyin akadun janyadi le juma lebe nyin dunde kan atola investigation auto mo juma lebe nyin dunde kan
Buba, let's feel one have to understand one thing. Gambia belongs to a region and it belongs to a global family. ECOWAS protocols are here to observe. And we belong to the ECOWAS community. New drug related issue is within the ECOWAS community. I cannot point because if it's unlawful. We lack certain things. Let's strengthen our borders with modern technology. But I don't think even a question people to ask.
Of course, but I think Allah personnel fana nyanta katara border. Okay.
We as a ratio GB, when you look at the security ratio to the population, now we are raising to 3 million. The entire interior ratio near GB is less than 20,000 security. So we'll calculate GB. How many unofficial, non-recognized border posts in the Gambia? How many recognized border posts? It's less than 10. We have a protocol, this ECOWAS ID card. None at Murundi. The blame comes back to me and you because when you see it on the media that we went to Gambia and the Gambian authorities deny us entry. You want to travel, somebody, you have a transit in Dakar or in Sierra Leone or in Mali. I don't want to say where it comes from. It's not my soul. Because I'm a technician, I'm there to research and make advice to the management. I know where it comes from and I will say it at the end of the day. But if you have transit in that country and they point finger to you, provoking you, how will you feel? You know, make you feel comfortable. And Africa kata banko di miyako be dental. Miyako si be dental. Sa mfunga hakulo tuka sati point. Ntella fongo boni na conversation ko. It's the responsibility of the Gambians that have these people to do these bad activities in our country. Because ni nat ibuka yin substan mabo wulo ko ne imasa kuda badi wulo ko wala foni wulo ko la ya na fit to the community and they are rented in our own community and they are using our own community to pursue to make their financial gains. Sandim ba fola funga miram fola. Let's look internally. You see ni tata Europe it started to be ale mako memo tamata jande. You see Europe now security bay. Yes, intelligence, artificial intelligence, but everybody is a police in Europe. More of the old women and men. Me understand they call the nearest police station. I see this black man roaming about since in the morning. And the police will stop and ask you. Jang, you do it, nobody want to report. And the problem with the drug law enforcement is facing is people don't report cases. West Coast, thank to them, sometimes they will go for an ambush, spend the night in the bush till morning, Kela Euro Santo, only to for a particular case, a single case. And Gambia, our laws are very, I don't say they are weak, but they are very soft. And the law enforcement officers are not there to make any law. We enforce the law. It's you, me, and any other person. Go, you campaign to your MPs, you're falling at GB. But for the issue of Kush, the agency is doing every necessary.
So jani minal latest report morera Mr. Mane atol fana be nyin tax force konole atol lebe jata kende ala karola so jata kende ala karola nyin akamum mantoro la di funding kella mil kanyinta
abaka bake mbe jamu be konto na mbe be kan e be namoy kanyin temboto nyin programme la kunya komi ay tandita nyamin report do min sotata nyin kam mul batande bake bayar me jata kende ajube fanna ana bunda fanu batale awara bata yo dolbe tanko bundala dolbe jararo bundala and so ni kusi fanata dolbe kam bulo fanyo kan o ngam bulo la nyoka ngado koke ndebe bunda mento e ka fole epidemiology and disease control unit bunda membe malarin courant kiskisola anin tankandinya anin courant min ka jama batande ha ko tanka kamul tanka ndala nyami waranti nay mul mutafanan mbakal nyami pour saje ko sa mantoro do andi inkumu e police la kisikisal be nyami dol fanan be mas jata kenda bunda to nyama pour ka courant kisikisi ba ni lafta fa kelela fo sa kisikisi yalo
okay atola ma fa wala le mun kisikisi ni kusla ko
yo nka be men kisikisi kan sa wolente ko min ka soto lopitano to bayri mol ka folo wolto kadu ngajele ko reporto ya sota mulinte ko ning mune nyimma e kajele ko e ka isu fol kalamfu e ka baldi mo soto dol bije ka bara mo soto da kono andol bije aka wakat na la ka sungil asayala na medical personnel ya fanya mune yalon ko ye mol topotole warante ye jaram mune yalon ko nyu kusma warante sobeta ko nyu kusma wolente ko ning ya ma ake nemu murundi da konole andu na murundi da ko ne bajila ko ake fonyo silo sukile mimbe da kono bare mbenga lonko dani ani nungoni ya nyoso do konoto so ning nengo suki don e kaje tumando wala ka ke dolla sayati ya faham bare na kiski soro man bam folo bare paya fo janne ko nyanta kibaro soto lan andu kibaro be soto nyande funga fota mol kam minalon ko yenyi male bare ala yake manfa ani ini munu be sapatering dula kedum warante mun ya witness yaje comme yenyi ne ma isaje se nyine kanu kuma kawal ko mu kulet mi yalan ko akuma ata baati bar comme tolbe bunda min to wolum jamal tanko bundati fengo fen nata abe mulla balu nasndila I taranya ani ku jama fo civil because ka fo le public health ando health fana manki kuti miyalon ko adamalo ku jamala fanan be sakire ngabal yo ko fongo fam miyalon ko jate kenda manke fongo beti par fongo fam fanan miyalon ko jate kenda tije o fanan manke fendi katuni abe jube abe kala ban jate kenda fanalta ni moye kusma na sirata waranten abu ku keno waranta fata killing ninga tara dimbal babu ala dimbal jumale bo topotola moto topotola ning atra aka molle fana munafa ato mu dafa no na be do kula warantenga aka kule soto wote soto lanu sa wayela dula jamale mantorata yo ninga tara amu kurante min fana ka sama hana tara amete mantora o amefa bari be dol fana mantora la so wala na nin ku sifas fintita mfanan kabili pour nimmole do ko ke munu yalon ko e fana stake soto je komi droklo because nin sifas siata nin sotota mo jamale le ka part play je bari droklo nya par ni droko ma do bi yake kenyade ake fal so health fo jara lalena par kiske sala fana bina ka je ko nyimni ye nyimma ke bata mon tole isio be sanji jelle pour kalon e groupe du malaka min affect bari ntola kiske so ya tanina ko kuran keso yaje aka sotole aka mol sanji nanka mol min batandi yayi kuran dol bi jake musole badan dol kiel am so sotat ko lo so wala nankata ka fengo da min kamin fo line list ko kay nyin kay kuslema no sa qu'est-ce que faut kuslem fo konte anum fana jumalon abada mun tole abe sanji jelle wa jumala imma wa jumala sasa atata lobitano to wa jumale abe balor na fate balor isa yeni olo bajelo wala ka kibaro to mi alon ko man saka fam mun afani na pour ning abe kelo to kulete ay mo jaman mantor oto man senyanta fero londi la pour ka boro nyinaye wadande ke silo wala ngay mimba atnala ko nyin akanake ha wouldn't kelano Minister of Health Damati, but with NDMA and police and all that.
So at all as a medical personnel, do you know me atina nkamoljele ni nyima ikalam for completely sufol from kabalam because nga drug dol jele me alon ko ka manole isitara no santo bara bukeke wanyama for alialon ne muni atina funding kel nyama ikake wanyama
sanya abema lon folo bayaring komi nyafanya min kukurolte bare kurang fase asoto atela tamanse ka mitandi nabila ani kamane kalamuta anin na manjara muna mala en protocole bare nying be nyami ngolje folo komi akene ngotale a murndu konoto wala ni mare katra hawjar wadu pour ka fo alin su julay min wadu komi kene ngo king ya fahamle ha bare min bo kala wolende ko komi boro hani boro fo min ka mol jara ibe ka fensur la aka min ke mo balo ko e ka fole reaction.
So right now are you able to cure anything about momi alon ko kuslema are you able to cure the person like na futata al
okay san abenyamin mun sobeta min la ko kuslema kibarol komi mol min ke samana loptano te kamin fo nga mo tansabani fenne sotono baro kono mo fula bi jemina lon ko ibe futalo loptano to watu minna nin kumu safo e fatale ka fay BID brought in dead wala ye samana na tara iniote jato bala ya fan baro kola nindol be bije alhamdulillah ye topotoro dilale fo ye bula e seta so ha
so I kind of
andum fanan ibaje la wol be jama bije ibe sanji tan nane kata sanji tansaba o tansaba nen kilim dantan ne be kono nga kibaro min sutunu min yalon ko ibota wo e jirenje limito kono
okay
saje ko nyanta kala molla sola kolde because banko la jigida sini sama wolle ke fang muna fanyi wala mi yalon ka man betiya
and Nani is 14
he is the youngest
Nani 14
no there is the 13 also okay. Allah last report there is a 13-year-old
he was so I saw that ko sign the age bracket is coming low which means that molla sola koto because it's a cost
is it cheap? Is it a cheap drug?
No, it's very expensive.
It's expensive. It makes money. There's business.
You know, so left on business. Yalla say be diam kon drug wala. Although na main diam mo nyum kuslete. So but yaron boro dolu beje me yaron ko loptani sai ni tata moy kurambe je o mebe mobe kolya ku kono loptano do isa fay ko ni boro sang but ni boro le boro mel yalon ko ika kolya la kesoto because nyaay ka kolya kesoto because boro le mel yalon ko molke use no le ke comme drogolte so o boro nyulu for control wala ko be nyaadi le jangim banko kan science because
whether they control
yes because même je wala nyundu ko aje nyin kanyum même fote let's say ayi même bon nan janteng moldo safuko maybe adamadim fonkolam but borke so dol beje ni wol tu ani nyamo ya tu it can give you such kind of results so for hali
wala na man sakundai
I'm the head of the pharmacy department of the drug law enforcement agency.
Yes.
When it comes to control drugs, I think it's more strict than even Senegal now. More strict in the Gambia than Senegal. Even 10 ampules, you miss it, or 10 sacket, minimum $100,000 at the court. I am the head of that.
Explain that again. If you miss it, as in if who misses it?
The proprietor or the business guy.
Let's say the pharmacy.
Yes, you don't because it can be clinic. That's why you say proprietor or the business guy.
When
they say miss mean in the sense that you don't record it, or it's expired, you dispose it without our consent. You give it out with double prescription, who refill it twice within the grace period, which is not lapse. We'll warn you, but when we go by our laws, it is very strict. Control drug for ibuka sang ibo prescription samba. Control drug there is a book where dolka anka the private pharmacy health facility ka book for yele yeto safeje. You know go book inspect. That book is under my custody until I issue. Because therefore there must be you have to set up the SOP to manage control drug in your facility. You have to design your own information because in the SOP you lock and key is number one. Born into the box or strong. That's why they call lock and key box. You take it to strong.
That taking the
strong. Ibuka taking the Kapuya Puseno, Ibas taking the Yaso, the team leader or the shift leader of the particular time. Flanyao, Boro Nimbuka move, near the John Mokali, Bukashwal. You who dispense communicate to the patient directly. There is no third party in communication of control drugs. Niadi mola yalonko ingadi mina alamatankara bantale. It's a member move come from this jurisdiction to other jurisdiction. You have to go with your authority. What is your authority? Prescription. Kafum famale ba yuskan cancer patient abanta sa inka samba kadi karila. Ninge mutan ke charge. In position of control drugs. Just to show you how strict it is. But mambala mola yasro. We did training last October with most of the pharmacy association and other partners to understand that controlled drug, patients need to have access to it. For research, for treatment, for scientific purposes, they need access to it. But should not be diverted. That you have to understand why you are dispensing this medication. Neither any drugstore don't sell controlled drugs. Anywhere I see drugstore, Ayawafi, report it to the nearest.
Okay, drugstore.
Yes. Drugstore. Yes.
Okay.
My number, I'll give it to you. Yadi Momola. We will close that pharmacy in consultation with the pharmacy council MCA. And he will face the full force of the law. So his pharmacies and clinics. Health facilities, major health facilities. Pharmacy. More be a million talo na liba. More better man.
It's a license pass.
License and all license fana category le biji and the mela do kolale. So amanke more kawafi.
So but are you people monitoring that? Albe will monitor can.
We have a pharmacy department in the office there. Who are trained? I'm a pharmacy technician.
But you got drugstores and pharmacies.
Drugstore don't sell it. It's not authorized to sell.
So this point, because you understand about it.
When
drugstores and pharmacy. You move in me along go. I end up calling about.
Any legal premises should indicate his right name. Either is Fatu pharmacies or Fatu drugstore based on the license you have. As of me, I'm having a drugstore I don't have a license for pharmacies. Because that's where my qualifications stop as now. I should not sell that drug. Being the head of that authority, that unit, I should not, and nobody within my office is allowed to be even involved in it. Pharmacist is supervised by a pharmacist. Drugstore is supervised by a pharmacy technician or a dispenser, a senior dispenser. Minta plus me. He can be just like an entrepreneur. He's a businessman or woman. Where couldn't have a business okay? Where couldn't have a business okay? I should not go deep into it because there is an issue that regulate these things. But because of the involvement of control drugs, I have a small part there. But it is not our regulations who should do it. But the law says pharmacists regulate pharmacists. Pharmacy technician and dispensers and senior nursing officers will have drugstore. This is the difference.
Okay. So say echo
nana continue wato ntola jubera ajelo ko kabrin Kush ni reporter ko min yafu nyamin wasangol kono ka sodol bar mol baka say about this late 2023 of sojnata ngaji ko at that time community tanyong mialon ko nyimol bata je mialon ko ye Kush ma on sopta ko ye Kush le ma fo ina tata lopitano kabo sere ko na kan fim fokata bala banjulum ding wol bebiji so amunda ko nyin ko nyin min soto ta folo bije bar ngalon ko la dol fanan bije le min yalon ko mul ka maji ndu wokum ata bake pour mul salon isaje ko reporter soto isaje ko report na soto ta wala bat na man sabaji la ko nyimu sula ko pour mul li bila ko la because for facts for ça soto
ko bladul bije specific bladul be jang
ngam report soto ngam report min soto mi yalon ko moli ya maji o mol mi ya ma e boto wudlalle to o dinkral to ha tatal fo dinkral no ko mi satel don tar dinkral
so adole kunda fale death or register la ani
no health man death register ko mi yafu monata mba manajika ay fa hani mo fulal soto mi yalon ko kabrin ay boy ye samana by the time be futala loptano o ya tare fatal already. So kafole BID brought in debt because jama ka soto mollale hanin kurandol moy fenke aja boy na by the time for that ni for that ya jube doctor ko fatal.
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
So monkey debt me reach the hospital ko bara is associated to Kush, Exactly.
Yeah, Mr. Bojan lafta Canada min walem the alla latest report mi alon ko ale soto natara isa fono mole because the last one ngaminje it's like it's getting out of hand ngaje a 13-year-old tinningo mi alon ko sanji tang anin sabay wala soto and he said he was arrested with I think 27 wraps of Kush. Yeah, 27 wraps. Yes, I think it was in Bursubi. And the other one is a 15-year-old in Yundum. So it get so Allah latest report of money al mol mi alon ko ali wolle muta Gambia.
Actually, I don't want to go deep into the league because we have a PRO. I communicate na kashabi bekala tax force be minkaka. But internet dealing instead the money for Japan I'll not go further because security trouble jabbing somebody is somewhere responsible for that communication.
What's the information?
The PRO will be at the
I call the PRO.
As far as Kush is concerned, for how we are going to manage it and where we are. They send us the data. Be the focal for the leak. Data receiver. Even yesterday there was a case in Gunjur. Near Kust, Yasama Gunjur Health Center, Batandi, but we collect the data. Data I have to send it to West Coast Region 1. Pro be Sake like Sisamo, both the next week report. Wanna be Marciano follow. The issue of course, Ninko Atamita Buloti in Safo Namfandi, Ninko Amanta Buloti in Samfandi. That's the reason why we brought these experts. The response time was good, but resources to manage that response time is another issue.
Yeah, that's not there.
Incident management, I could entail. First and foremost, is resource. Near resource came up with Kujamala. Because even the incident manager, he need to coordinate all those things. Another the problem EDC bring that workshop up and that brought in our mind how to manage this case. They brought the police, the army, ND, and all of us there. It's a medical problem, but nothing bigger. We respond on time, but resources are limited.
Okay, so the resource problem. So, but how are you going to do this then without bagasol?
Well, you are asking me for resources are limited. I don't say it's not available. It's limited.
No, but it's limited.
Yes.
Bagasol bijele because let diamo kono. Even al test al tatake Dakar in Senegal.
Yeah.
That means al nyanta mimbe soro al mantra soro.
And Dakar from resources.
Yeah, but at least you mean soro atol mo soro.
No, also the same.
No, but I'm not al test la Dakar.
No, you know when you have issues like this, you always check on your next door neighbor. No, I'm coming for you. We the TLC. Let me talk scientifically. Somebody outside will be listening. We this TLC. I look at the RF and do. You can do semi-qualitative.
We will not understand.
I will break
that down so that
in Senegal they do IRFT, ISO 50. So they are all screening parameters. Now we want to do qualitative and quantitative analysis. That qualitative and quantitative analysis
Mr. Boy, Almam Masingole Soto means a Tesno, alias Senegal. Is that it? No, means a Tesno.
No, Tesno.
That different from what the PRO said here when we were talking about the drug issue.
Exactly,
yeah. He came here.
I'm behind the lab. He cannot say anything what he doesn't.
Study Sifa Killer. Puriella ko naminje walam wati tonyati. Ika sample or partly soto. Yok sample or collect. Out of the sample fana, ye teske. Yala aliko tai ila tame kamin for aliko. Yo fanan ki lab doto. O yamute fanfe. Pursini sama. You will finance you so ni yata jang yake ya do samba Dakar. Ya yo do kar fanan Dakar fanan the same thing. Ibal na.
Yes.
Nami suspect.
Okay.
O nami mira wole bije. And wala na kanyim fanan foye.
So Alma resources jumal le soto.
No, we are now putting on our archive to send it to outside to do qualitative and quantitative analysis. Because coming as in Senegal, we did our comparison. The results are similar. Because still now what we need to understand from this, something is lacking. But before you send, let's have the task force, your TOR, then we will allow the TOR, the task force itself, to send it and even escort it. And that means it's no more this problem.
It's a national
It's national problem.
Yeah.
Could you believe we are working day in, day out? I think every day in my office. This is my second week. I don't even stay in my office for more than 2 hours. The amount of medical, to make sure that the task force completes all its tools to send this sample as soon as possible. Because even the toxicology, the cause of those deaths, even for brought in death, there is no toxicology laboratory here in the Gambia. And people say that Kuslafa, the evidence should be from the toxicologists who will do the toxicology analysis. And so, Ninafa.
Did we have a toxicology in this country?
We have toxicologists.
But because of the
lab is not available.
Okay.
Yes.
So now resources. Now we have resource problem there.
Okay. Yeah. But he admitted that they are under resourced, right? Yeah.
So you say so. It's not you say so.
No.
Nobody said.
No. You say
so. You said you don't have enough resources.
You don't have the resource. You said that.
Limited resources and no resources is different.
No. They said they have limited resources. Let's take it that way. So I just want to ask one thing. I just want to ask one thing, Mr.
But do you have all the resources that you need?
They are limited for J.
No, I'm not pushing you to a point.
Bilik is the youngest security outfit in the Gambia.
I don't this.
We are on the border growing.
All resources al sulata mimbela kanyi kuskele aliya soto e falma soto. Alma be soto.
Ma market follow from.
Alma be soto.
Ma market follow. We don't market our TOR yet.
Aliya be, but Alma be soto. Alma resources be soto.
I think you can help me there.
So
I don't know why Braco is limited.
So under resource is what I mean.
Authorities all sometimes Alnyanta admit Aleta for Monaco.
Buba doesn't want to misquote you. When you say limited, understand. When you say limited, limited is too vague. Our battle. So he is trying to Alafaka Moila. Limited means define I. Yeah, limited. I mean, I don't know. Come to that because he's taking that news. That's why I am trying to. Why is my benefit there? No, I see what he is saying. I want to because.
When I say limited, we may need survey that costs money to know. We may need equipment at the lab to buy certain materials.
Thank you.
Reagents to maintain our dose analysis. We need a standby generator to run the lab 24 hours. We are hosted by the Minister of Health, our lab.
Exactly.
No, I'm coming up. But you say Minister of Health is under government.
When you say you're hosted by Minister of Health, your lab.
Our lab.
Where is it? At
Kotu. Yes.
Okay.
3, we need to expand the task force and sitting around because you cannot bring people to sit from 8 to 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, even lunch. You need to have rules because this is an incident right now. We to emergency.
That's what we want to,
yes.
Respond.
Incident, we to emergency. We cannot declare emergency. We don't have the mandate. The declaration of emergency is Minister of Health. The minister himself can declare health emergency, but we don't even meet the threshold. Let people understand. We cannot even declare it. But it's an incident, and we are doing incident management.
You don't meet the threshold when you already have at least confirmed 2 deaths.
2 deaths, yeah.
No, they are not related.
They are not related.
Those deaths, as he said.
Yes.
What we want now, left him in a sign, willing to cook rock. And we have naka toxicology for you. Couldn't name the road for Nimburbata accident also. Or warrant him not a man for Oyadi over speeding.
Are those 2 alleged cases of Kush?
Yes, that's why it's suspected.
Suspected.
Yes.
So where are those? Have they been buried already, or they still?
No, of course they've been buried already.
So how would you guys substantiate that their deaths were related to the Kush when toxicology?
No. That's why that one.
Hold on, let me learn what I'm trying to say here. Because those dead bodies, 2 dead bodies, according to you guys, you cannot substantiate that it was Kush, but it's suspected that those are Kush-related deaths.
Yes.
Right? And the only thing that can
substantiate... And also they are brought in death.
That's what, yeah, brought
they
in
are
death.
Not admitted as life suspect. Even we manage them and they die. No. They are brought in dead, but the information is that they are taking Kush.
Even the ones that you managed and they were well, they went home, it is still alleged that they were brought in as related of intake of Kush.
Exactly.
And those things you're telling us cannot be substantiated because the right tests were not done. And the right test, according to in the terms of the related death, is the toxicology, right? Which we don't have the lab. We have the personnel, but we don't have the lab for that to be done. So that is still yet to be substantiated. Even the one that has gone home is still suspected, but it has not been substantiated because the right tests were not done on them to categorically clear said it was Kush that brought them in and they were treated and went home.
So how do you diagnose? How do you diagnose those people? Because when you
that's a good question.
Yeah, because when you don't have
we develop a
the signs and symptoms.
Yes. So normally because the information has to come from people, and also those that are affected. What do they manifest? What do they show that you see? Signs are things that you see as a practitioner.
And that was one of the steps that they had to develop. Also in consultation
symptoms.
With your partners.
And the symptoms means what the patient or the victim feels or is feeling. And that's how we develop that. If you portray these symptoms and signs, manifestations, we suspect that it is Kush because before people taking Kush, those people who are not taking Kush, munubaka kusta, because system and was signs before itandi. But we need to kusta wakole itandi. So it's plausible proof now for this our case definition so that the same and the case definition as for now, our battle community sura ka fo imballaw o jalo miyalon ko jalo balo miyalon ko niya fa nyeba nyindinga ka bele muta so ni okay then as we go in ka teske ka confirm then wutul mbinal ko exactly ñunu mom mo le miyalon ko in drop
okay alright nene yow ñewal lan nga janga ci sen watan is a task force pour Kush
exactly again welcome to the Grand Bantaba interesting topic boo xam ne moo lëmba réew mi ba pare su nekkee affaire boo xam ne amut ci jàppale rek dem lopitaan mun nga cee dee according to niñ ko gisee even though you're not authoritatively saying ne lii even though dangerous na garaaw na daf dee yaxa bu métti waaye du ne moom moo lii parce que dégg la scientific facts has to be presented but now my concern here, when you say a task force, right? Now I ask the question, task force, at the end of the day, what will they do? What is the end result? What is the objective and everything else? Because in this country, we are very good at forming task force and commissions. Task force and commission, sustainability, understand? Viability, longevity. If you ask me, is zero on any of this. At the end of the day, you seemingly get competent people ñu xam seen liggéey ñoo xam ne seen xel màcc na si faana boobu noonu indi leen fay leen xaalis ne dañoo volé because fooguma ne am na benn tax for or commission boo xam ne set nam ko fii ni it's of free of charge it's pro bono normally am na luñ leen dee fay xaalis bi ñooy def ci ñoom ba pare suñ paree ida du yàgga waxtu bu gàtta lay am waxtu bi su ko amee ñu def seen liggéey bu rafet joxe li ñuy joxe den loolu noonu du faj dara dañuy gis ne fa la ñooy jógee duñ ko waxati sax su xewatee ñu indiwaat beneen moo tax man suñ ne task force commission I cringe I have a concern for that but at the end of the day notwithstanding ne waruta nekka form nañ na task force niñ ko waxee well versed in your area likewise him right now you are still in all the developmental phase, the constitution, and putting things in order. And I like it when he talked about, you know, the signs and symptoms thing that you had to develop for, because you cannot work in vacuum. When you're working, exactly, the case list. Case definition and all that. You have to have those things. You cannot be distracted. Of course, it can change a little bit because these things also, they evolve. Why at least again, I'm falling kumase. Understand that then which is very very good lolu wonena ne ñiñ ko jox at least xam nañ li ñuy wara def and xam nañ naka lañ koy defé why now my comment first before I even move you talked about understand when we talked about the resources even though you don't want to categorically say okay resources there's lack of resources and that is really impeding or hindering our progress and what we want to do and all that but you know, all of the lina fanga jarut jahat. Xamnañ ne jihad resources is a hindrance not only in this task force, any other task force and anything that is happening in this country. Because buga nañoo form waaye li tax mu dox loolu lañ dee mujjee xalaat. Du commencé wut ci yéen te du njëkkee ci yéen. Normal li may def ñi nga xam ne ñoo ko sumba su dee am nañ taxawaay yu dëgër pour push ne ñun moo leen ñoo sampa ba pare doole ñu jox luñ liggéeyee. Then dinga gis a little bit of shaking happening. But otherwise, I mean, honestly, we will come back and have this conversation because you're not alone. These things have happened severally. But the resources also, we've hosted the drug law enforcement here. And categorically clear, the guy said, we have competent staff, we have qualified people, but the resources are lacking. And that's why we cannot get the desired results we should get or be able to combat these issues at the right time, at the right place, at the right amount. You understand? So if you also mentioning resources, it's not going to be a one-off thing or the first time we're hearing it, because we've had it before him, we're going to continue to hear it. But then when you mention about, you know, the resources, because people sit for long hours, you know, they need to be paid allowances or whatever. I'm like, okay, that I have a concern. Yes, people need to be remunerated adequately for doing job, right? But then an emergency like that, even though it's not declared a national emergency, you guys are staff working in your different fields, right? You are paid a salary, and having to leave your offices to go do another job somewhere else, you know, son, it's within the same time frame. but then still the extra allowance becoming an issue, you understand? I'm concerned about that. Now, you were not agreeing with us in regards to the equipments or that you need, and you are saying with Senegal or whatever. I beg to differ respectfully that is lacking, and that is what most of the things that are hindering the work of the drug law enforcement, and not only the drug law enforcement, the police. You know, so not only the police, the medical and dental council or pharmacy council or whatever. And taking back, I remember when we had the Aki outbreak, right? The Aki, yeah, AKI. Yeah. Some people call it Aki. I don't know, Aki or Aki.
We discourage that one because that can mean anything.
Okay, AKI.
AKI, then we know that.
Okay, acute kidney injury. Yeah. Okay, acute kidney injury, AKI. When it broke here, one of the main issues was lack of a lab facility to test. We didn't have it. It's not there. And the pharmacy council had to come and say, we're existing, we have a beautiful office, we have everything in the office, our cars, our ACs, our allowances and everything else, but we don't have a lab to do our job. It's not there. It's not the pharmacy, it's MCA. MCA, medical and whatever. Exactly.
Medical control.
Medical control, but it's also by defect them, because they need that agency to do whatever they need to do. So they're all related, you understand? So it's not the first of its kind. Now we're told we have toxicologists, but we don't have the labs to perform them, right? And you have mentioned something that is alarming here. This thing was first discovered in what? 2019, 2020, 2021? 2021. No. You said a year.
2021. 2022 is silence.
2021.
2021 for sample. 2022 silence.
Okay.
Each of the tourism.
Okay, 2021 until now.
Yes.
And nothing has been done. Until now, we seem to be having allegedly people dying of the same thing, and then a task force is formed, right? If I go and search, are we even working on building a lab that if something is happening right now, we'll have the lab in-house to build it? Nothing has been started. It's a matter of talk shop. Talk shop on paper. No, hold on. Talk shop on paper.
Ask a lot of things, and we
you have to learn.
You see the reason why you were not interjecting. I had to take a paper because a lot was being said.
Exactly.
Because you know the fact that show is time bound.
I'll give you time.
If you want to interject on each of one, it will take forever. You understand? So that's why we just note it, and then when you're given the opportunity, then you can come back and respond. You understand? I wish we could have done that, because man, that's what I like. We had tackle it as we go. You understand? So but then the other thing that we need to do, man, personally, you cannot give me a position and a job. I don't have the tools to do my job, and I still want to sugarcoat it. I see that happening a lot. Because you will be told, oh, you are sabotaging, or you'll be told, oh, you are bad mouthing, or you'll be told you are critiquing the same position or whatever it is. It's not critiquing, it's a matter of, calling for help, requesting for things to be done. We see that happen a lot, and it doesn't help her. It only took the AKI for people to know. A lot of people, I knew there was not a lab. For a lot of people to know that there is not a lab. Medicine comes into the country, it's not tested anywhere because the equipment or the resources are not there. It has to take a death of almost more than 70 kids for the whole nation to know that the resources are not there. You understand? And these are the things that has to be there before it happens. Serious countries factor these things ahead of time. We know our medical system, the whole facility in total is in shambles. You understand? We all know that. But do we always have to wait until things happen before we now start to jump? We are most of the time reactionary. We're not reactive. And that is where I'm trying to talk from, and based on experience. Now, I agree with you when you don't want to point fingers and say, it's coming from this country, it's coming from this country, it's coming from this country. If we can authoritatively have verifiable facts, I have no reason why we should not mention a particular country. But if it's not there, not mentioned. Again, we are part of the ECOWAS, right? We cannot stop people and say, you don't come, you don't come, you don't come. But like any other country will do it, there should be the checks and balances. Come in when you have the right documentation, when we can trace who you are, where you are coming from, and what can you coming to do in my country. And you should be traceable also in my country in case of anything happen. That is lacking. Anybody comes in and anybody goes in. Even within the airport, people come with controlled drugs. Who checks it? Who knows what it is? They claim, oh, no, it's my prescription. and it's not verifiable. Those things happen, and that's why we have this influx of controlled medicine that are being used with these things, because Thai in its nature, it's not bad. It's not bad, it's medicinal. But then the other substances they add, I mean, hey, this thing here, lim saf ko macha ko ham. Lal nako, hol nako, hen nako. And I'm serious.
Yeah.
This thing here is not a joke.
It's not.
You understand? So man, it breaks my heart to hear a 13-year-old, and I said yai, and I said papai, 13-year-old having to deal with this substance, a 15-year-old having to deal with this substance. I am scared, and I'm worried, and we have a crisis in our hands. I don't know if we realize it. I don't know if we take it to that level, but we have a problem in our hands, and something has to be done. I wish the task force good luck. I wish the resources are given. Deka bi amna halis why misplaced priorities mo fi neka. Halis fuñ ko jëlé fenn ñu jox leen ko di ngeen def seen liggéey. 13-year-old bobu nono do am access to that drug. 15-year-old we do am access to that drug, because our borders will be controlled. We will have the labs, we will have the personnel will have the resources to answer, to respond to situations and incidents on time and intervene. It cannot eradicate it, but it will mitigate it. Let's channel the resources to the right place.
Thank you.
Best of luck, but you have a challenge in your hands.
Thank you. Talibu?
Yeah, abaraka bage. Ning alpha full soto jang membe security la karola ani membe jata kende la karola e komin ka fale nyamen don kere fatumu kacha kulalati damen ka mul fahamyande mba fala mo be nyil nata jang nyamen kidite no ma jang do ko te no ma jang kaw nyimbe kacha ka wala la jang ka kacha mul ala mo no son kala est to everyone be diam kam banko do da bele ko si alo ila mo to
e ya ga dawo mo bele
wala ñinti ko ni be man sakunda dogola mo lekke jo si pare si mol fahamyandi akalla dogo ñin fanan sono yandile so ñin felenti nata ñin kusme mba kumo fokan akabona min tole al halo be nyaadile ntila miro mba fula nyaadoma dola miro aba fula nyaadoma bari itul min ngi suwandi iba kunna itel felenti kuma do fu jang me ya lon ko wala mu toñati abetini wonyale fanan ngala kumo muy bake bawo nga amoy mo fulo bela men yalon ko ye londo soto nyin ko kono yolle tambindi nyaato e tax force londi andu fana yela fere ko lu jele pour ka nyin ko kele sanke sembentu ya wala kumata o be bula min dole man sakunda kabo man sakunda kata ntul men yalon ko man sakunda ben tol kunna na kordal bije dun taw ka dum tolleya e ka jiantelleya ñi mukuti me alon ka fako nin kala moy ñinito mba tarla kon diwulu men be kala sama alfalte wala be tinya kan ñin ko ñin kono adabe kala jomale badiwti bawo gambe be ba kilim fakile ni akko jam pam i barndinam wala i binkirinam so banko bele ñanta katla kaf ñoma ni ñin ya londo soto baraka jiya meniya mole ke krosiro te nga nyo krosi bake nim mobe tani nala idi ulombang ila luntang lombang iter lombabe tani nala yaji abe kudolto mem man koy bankola kiskisir molu ye contact ifana ye nyalo je nabe ku kendolo kunna yalon nate ku kendolo la yalon barbutum minister of interior the inspector general of police the drug squad na marlal men yalon ko al kalolu ni sefolo wol nyanta sensitize la le kende in fact ni atre ko community policing si kenwa akwo kono al yo fon establish al ni do ko ki ay kiskisro yake adunya na fundinya comme paya fu nyame bodal bi jande men yalon ka foko mokata ma singla edun hani sula lon fo nata benna edun sate okono adu mo bulu ko lon fo sinano ay nyim fero soto abulu ko lon sinano dabar nanata a sia fon soto no jang abe nyin kino la benna kullo kono woto kordal kono ji kumata bake men kal wasol di akumata bake mbeke polisoti mbeke kiskisir lati mbeke korosir lati kaje ko nin sobe tan nyinna because ngaje lundo ye modo muta Banjul metambika ko la babulu ko babulu ko lanjur tolam ya 5 kilo kuntu bari mole yaji abake kan ay modo kumandi we drug enforcement kumandi inata ifutata dron ina kachata nde fombe lor nje ngama ka fa bila li mistake la rek dafa am luma buga faj rek mota ma duga sin yaji police yil tikla malay koti bari ndol men dam mal ka tare ñobala ntel nga ñolonne adu nga na security fana londe ni inform ñi ku sifal ni security fana ni muda ifana kana labaji kije comme bi ko du ko le penna nga kare mutale yakodo tabulu yabula eta hanisa is not the solution so membi jetro wala ñi man sa kunda ya kata sensitization o kenyim koto andum men fanan dañu do ko la yesembentu ya comme ka fo ñame ye dol soto man dol soto okay ya timmandi yi ñanta fofande soto la necessarily abeke akana ki danko dronti ando ay ke kuti meyalon ko ay bambang baw molle ben jibe kan sa ñini yela kumo folal ñing kere fatu jibe ala ñing programme wala moy kende ale ñing kumo fo hamu kende
very important thank you inshallah thank you te bayo this time moment to
yeah buwa barka bake bi kata kuma da bake le because the final diam ko meyalon ko abe tinyaro ki kam bake society ko le so pro masakunda ya wuli ka fereke pour ka je ko tinyaro mbe ke kan society ko no abe dal na nyam mum final meyalon ko kuma da bake le bal drogo mu finiti meyalon ko tonya abini banko kasara kan. But the drug enforcement agency will advise in this case. Yajembela wato during Yajembe's time, to move drug squad by Nyama, they were in real form. Drugo kele nyaming, the system they were using, they Mazakunda encourage let them start that system again. Another some of the system nafulo mantaraje masakunda nafulo dila aje drug squad betembu kono is not only la operative soul milalon ko ila agent soul milalon ko ila staff soul but drug squad need to go to a level now nyanda ka agent soul le soto agents and these agents nyanda ko manke jo comme SIS ka agent soul jo nyame and those agents will be there to help them ka informational dealer. In those days, and I know, Foni na border village soul thing. You understand? They have against all the sort of Jamialon Kweka, Ekefenkele, Eka Kudila, and they now sika, even the now sika diamond of phone. It a sika diamond of phone. Mobe Jamialon, it be a colored Kokuman Rotel, Kafugo Kari Ayasika Aplakata. So some of those systems were in place. So Malum for sign. Those systems are 100% in place. To come back to resources again. But yeah, it's all about resources. You understand? Because Yajembe, I mean, you don't go be Falama at some point, truly speaking. But security.
No packing. Let's go again. Sometimes you in la trial, you calm down. I'm going to political to the court. Yes, let's not promote. I am not putting please, let's close this. Yes.
You need to be serious sometimes. When this Barrow government came, drug Jama Balun in Banku Kamealong has been detected.
Who brought Barrow government?
In a moment. The Barrow government Samana. But Kanon Barrow government nata, drug Jama Bal intercepted in Banku Kanjang. Where are those drugs? Kanon Barrow government nata jang. Let me tell you something. Yajale Masakunda. Kuwaka ke nyameng eka fero landi wala juna wala nyameng kabini masakunda nata the cartels many of these cartels will be seen Bissau and others they are in Janda. Many of these cartels will be Freetown, Sierra Leone and other countries they are in Janda. These are big cartels in the Syrian. They are residing in this country.
You know them?
Yes, I know some of them.
And you are not reporting them?
What?
No, I think
are you not reporting them?
If I may defer to your statement. I may defer to your statement.
Okay.
Because NINATA, the Drug Law Enforcement Agency, by virtue of its responsibilities, all drugs which are arrested, if it's a capital offense, we don't prosecute it. Nkadi, AG Chambers. Alkaning cases of before, they are still now. If you want any time, even Kirfat inside somebody to the place, you see the containers and the drugs, they are still there, and the court is still in progress. There is in the Gambia, when the case is mentioned in court, as a security officer, you don't talk about it. And I know everybody's understanding.
No, even journalists,
yes. We decide ourselves until the outcome of the case. Banta Keta case, where will be ruling killer? That the house is your ruling. Ruling Keta.
Banta is not still apprehended.
It is not apprehended, but it can be
tried in absentia.
Okay. The other cocaine
you mean for ruling Keta, which one was
that? Was the houses with the Indians.
Oh, okay, yeah, the those foreigners, yeah.
The ruling
Keta, the Bruce case is still on.
Is still on. Even the guy is involved still is under custody. Say muka understanding molko case market daring. The process at the court we have no say.
But I think maybe you're trying to misquote. In terms of coming case balketa ebede inga memfo wala mnyuko. Kabrin this government nada na drug case balketa nyimbanko kanjam. Yajele drug case ba ni along nyak linjana. Masakunda fana nyanda ka.
Do you remember the Bonta case? Can you recall Bonta case?
No. I can recall.
Just we are chatting. You know this kanji kacha.
Bonta case. No mudale. Yes, sir.
Esmari case, you remember it?
Yes, what kind of Esmari case can you read?
You are mistaken.
The Cyber Madi.
The sugar from going.
Esmari, Cyber Madi. No, you have Cyber Madi and you have Tagdo.
Okay.
Cyber Madi case happened. I was the focal person when the American, the FBI, and CIA were here. And recommendations.
I remember that.
Yes. You know, I will always meet at Zainab's place. You may not recognize me. I know you. That's why I was always mindful of it. What more media be titled information of Kafulu? In those days, media information of Kafulu. Mafo document siya Gambia signed. But drug law enforcement mode of operandi and can be well busy. Still now the same. If you share information, there is something for you. That package is still there. For B information didn't tell her. I personally make sure you have your money. It's still there. No, I cannot say that's finance. I facilitate for you to have your money.
Report the cartel so that you have money.
The agency did a Twitter space in real life. They've explained all this in an investigative report.
Yes.
They were man of Aliela Moile. Malagan Keda was then, and they reported that these Guinea-Bissau cartels, they are in the country. They are here.
Many of these big cartels within
investigative report on that.
If you don't share information with me, because
that
was in the media. That was a media program.
I feel okay, that is a media platform that somebody has there. But still, that is not that is not a reason to say they should act. They've had it. If I have the information, right? If I have the information, before I go and sit on a space to talk about it, and that doesn't do anything else, I know the people that I know the people who are responsible. I will go to them now if they don't do anything else. Then I can talk about it.
You people are authorities. Authorities. Malagan is an investigative channel. There was a Twitter space, and this was published. And we expect the authorities to check on that report and follow up. You cannot wait and say people have to come and report.
They should be they should be complementing each other. Then they said, before you go, even though you are going to that space also, equally you have to go to the concerned authority.
The concerned authorities know their responsibility.
And then you have a
journalists are doing
let's say I have a lead. Hold on. I have a lead of investigative and Taliban is a cartel and Taliban is reading a people or whatever. You know, before I go to the space to talk about it, I will first of all hold on, notify the people so that they can do the needful before me talking about it, before they catch it.
Is to investigate police and they talk about
just before you the people. After you publish it, for me that is I'm not way to do it.
Can we have the
Janniya fu mode tayta kere fat la studio ya fa fenn bal feeling am feño kanja okay bar ni ya fu fono kono asale
let me come. Is it journalists all? They have a responsibility, and the responsibility means the walem ya investigate ya bondi. Ila do ko ntem pour kata ka fu mansa ko alta nyimuta. No, just let me come. Ila do ko ntem
is saying tell mansa ko nyimuta.
Why are they going to report? That's not their job.
Reporter does not mean that you become a journalist. Are you not a citizen?
Even you are a citizen, but you are as a journalist, you investigate and you present.
What is the point? What is the point of investigating? What is the point is to act? Okay, listen. What is the point of investigating?
Buba, police will follow on one of these few days ago. Come park a info. Nin kuoketa. Journalist will report.
Exactly.
But police will fane ko la dami tan wolentiko ko pa ya fanya nin ko nin keta fo itata ya conclude obuka public buka wolo no because
we have
police will fane ko la bentanja PR ayo fele and na briefing to start work on this cruise I have a jail ama me ngamo television auto I have for jail so sign no
special court report
but I can buba it's not your mandate
the judicial. How are we managing Kusa with the judicial?
No, I don't answer buba whether you are what I'm saying is for journalists wala document wala myindiko ndolba just like the Banja case Kabri Mustafa investigate a police atela doko bantale authority sola tuta wolle bulu amanke ko nyanta tala authority sola ya ka foy ko Banja nyineke no atela doko authority sola nyanta ka wole follow it's the same as natara ye drug case.
It's not comparable.
No, it's a case. I'm just telling you the job of a journalist. No. It's the same.
Talk about specific names.
And they publish the investigation. These are suspected. Listen to me. When a journalist is doing investigation, police. When they do investigation, they call the person suspect until the person, stand before the competent court. Journalists often are investigation or investigate journalists often call them suspects. Calling them suspect, the police or the drug enforcement agency can take those evidence. For them to have what they need to have. Good. I'm not talking about let me just my case, why I said this, there are a lot of drug cases in There are a lot of criminals so masakuna nyanta sign because sign niaje yamo ko drogo sign nim banko kan drug cases will be siakam ko be kiakam ngafo wala ko masakunda nyanda ka drug enforcement agency ta KM power can make sure they have proper border control. If you go to Senegal, let me tell you something. But it's like, but yellow, me more than one land.
It's a yellow for Catla Damila man, so it's a jail because
we're really talking about the report and the Malian thing.
Exactly.
Our topic is all about
Kush for slang.
But when it comes to drop, you cannot blow it out before you report. Because if I am a cartel, I did not know that Boko was doing investigation on me. I sit and then I get reports, because people won't notify. Oh, okay, you guys have been busted. Somebody is talking about you. You think I will just sit there comfortably and wait for people to meet me? I will change location. I will change strategy. I will change place.
Each and every one.
Come on now.
Have your responsibility.
That
is our responsibility.
But when it comes to drop, when it starts to drop, you don't blow it before you
The point is very clear.
I disagree.
There are a lot of drug cases in this country. My point is very simple. There are a lot
sotota mon nyantana la nyoka nyadile ye silol walang mimbo ko ni bayla parante kan tanka ngam fan tankandala wolbe kering annum wato min fota apantel woto sa nyanta conclure baran kam min foye kam min fotane akumata bare manna o mitno bi maybe another day is now jube mbo kala nyami katun tonya ngam min foye jonne police fane ko ita kam min fota nin ye ko follow na nin ya finalize ta abuka fota no molma because wala no molka ta abuka fota so wala dunna so that's why that's why
but these people are BBC both for computer, they're not up to the Twitter. You understand? Maybe Facebook, BSC. Some of them is Facebook. They don't go Instagram, they don't go TikTok, they don't go Twitter. If you go to Twitter, they may not get the
I want to ask you something. Can you tell us the route? This question, I see Silo Soto, and I see Silo. There's a Allah investigation.
No, Allah investigation. Okay, so say yes, Saranyola.
Allah investigation in Kono. Allah Silo na bang. Kusni nata nyadile. Ni banko kanja.
Nta follow kus nata nyadile, but most our suspicious route is Nyamanar.
Nyamanar.
Ah.
Okay. What is that? Where is
Nyamanar is a village.
In Europe.
In the Gambia here.
Yes. Nyamanar. Because Nimoto and Sierra Leone, they don't have direct routes to Gambia. Sierra Leone to Guinea Conakry to Gambia. If you can remember 2-3 weeks back, there was an arrest at Guinea Garage. And this Kush, when you look at it, most of the time, we arrest you with tablets. Even the police arrest. With tramadol, the tramadol they are arresting. It's not for human consumption. 225 milligram. I was never that product prescribed for Gambians.
250 per pill.
225 milligrams.
225.
Yes. And most of the time, Gambia long 50 and 100 milligrams of tramadol. Maybe this strength is for veterinary purpose.
Swallow. Maybe
it's for veterinary purpose.
For animals.
This Kush is not NDS problem now, as at now. It's a national issue. We appreciate what the media is doing, and we applaud your effort to make people to be aware of the dangers attached to Kush. But as a task force, we are a technical working group. We have to develop policies and tools that will guide the policymakers and take care of those who are affected as at now. We are not on the ground to arrest and do this. That is the role of the drug law enforcement. The clinicians are at the clinic handling the patients. We take data from here, and advise the policymakers. We analyze and interpret it. We want to cut the shade before it became an health emergency level. I want people to understand that. We are not the enforcing officers. We are not the implementing officers. We develop policies, guides for the policymakers. Yes, we have hindrance, we have some shortcomings, and that is normal. Africa resources are its problem. If I tell that as of today, all my qualification exposed is by the government of the day, from Jawara's regime to now. I came from a very, very poor family. If it was my father, I would never go to university. I thank the Gambia government. From Jawara's, I start working from Jawara's government today. And all those people contributed to where I am today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Ngay tentu ke je bake because time mo bandale frem.
Atite sarala ba? Atite sarala ba? Alafta pulka sara.
Exactly.
Okay. You want to say something? Okay, all right.
Komi kachal fila kita. Mbele fila kubi jamal moli makoy. Kadon kibaro ni masoto. Ibe kila do ko keno. Pa fila ko mbele fila kata ka finti ka fata ma community kuno ke nyinin ka. Lafto kibaro la nimi kusma ni nata lopitano to kibar laftala je mol nyanta dilanale and ninnata kiskisro la community into the communities. We need the information so that we can be able to act. Ni woman soto akaki problem wol Africa Gambia comme nyemi info ni reporting manke no ntalonta so wonyanta kumala because for example ni player sign play la Europe dawda mo be ka ala jolonne par jang for example idata ko sungol nata jamma fon and molta te jihim karoke mota fem fule abe no la nyandil pour ngoko kala
but ala emergency line no sotole mol sal call no da
yes 1025 wolom emergency number for health 1025 we've been using that number since and it's still there and people are there almost 24/7.
That is for health, not the task force.
Yes, that's for health.
714444 last 5.
Okay.
Or 3905447. You will give his number.
Mbela flela moli kibaro fonye momo fonga felong about Kush, especially health la karo. Munu mang mini alon ko yama do sasata ninata sin dema o kibaro la pour ngasuto saje ko salon kadum ku flela bijam. Nyunuka nombaleta nangamo mi alon ko ye ares. Bar muni yalon ko yama ni sasata ay taman sen min bondi bala ndol solo fana o yirkaro le pour kaji ko ñun la kama anyun la mantora yalla ni wol kanto don wolo problème o biji ha
okay all right thank you so much ila number ni repeat then we go
balas number is 7144445
okay 7144445
is 3905447.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Ngal tentu kal jay bake me muranale ne arjuma nala nganna sponsor tentu ke jay bake care finder dabe compagnie l'économie nyim programme o fasa ka sembenti andi mi alonko ye blodung nyim programme o kodo be tough creation tentu la ke jay bake isole na bayo kara ali kumandi on the 2509755 care finder ka korda wa fole ke Gambia banko kan jang alta kordal sanje ila locational betata bakele bare alsitano fanan smart GSM technology ka mobile kendol sanje ila bitiko fele taboko to nice building wala alsita talending opposite fa bakar tombo njara la kordato aning late kunda bambo gara soto je karafo basi eco bank bala aleta MFH group ni sunkaro kono pour kata ila bagasol sang LG wala aleta suñu ke la bagas kendol sang ngana technician ol tendu ke je baki milbe jim programme koma Charles Elvis Ngom Siri Drame Mustafa Kamara Mami Ngom aning Lamin Diallo ngebe tendu ke je baki arjuma nara arabarka
Aketa Gambia se wotika OIC Summit giyanyinan membe kela abentang ani lulu njangoti abekela mekaro tilinani katafo atili lulu kan 2024 mansa kewolu presidentolu marallalu prime ministerlu anin molu me yalon ko wolle be bala andi dabe nyin ka photo men tata fo banku taw lulu ani worowula wolle be bennan na banko kam pour nyimbe ngona membe kala tari koti be ko ko fango be men ka chala wolem ka jankundir ke kilimbaya kilingola ani nyomuto katambi ka chalu landa malu tema pour na banko la yirwa ani nyatota ibe kumandir ke la gambia dingolu be la ka ke kilinti kamansa kunda fasa ila simfa nyato ye menta pour ka bembagia me yalon ko motenyi nala ali ngana timinandi ya itandi na chosano na hadabandiya aninda daji ko kendo me yalon ko duniya yello wal ali ka fu manga ke tari koti ngalo nga ke kilinti nga nyomuta ngaje ko nyimben tang ani lulu njaw OIC summit gambia kono mu benneti me yalon ko motenyi nala
Are you tired of your outdated mobile phone? Are you in search of the latest and most advanced mobile devices available? Look no further. Welcome to Smart GSM Technology, your ultimate destination for all your mobile phone needs. At Smart GSM Technology, we take pride in offering the widest array of cutting-edge mobile phones on the market today. Whether you are an Android enthusiast or an Apple aficionado, we have the perfect device for you. Our dedicated team of experts is here to assist you in finding the ideal device that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you are seeking a sleek and powerful flagship phone from leading brands like Samsung, Apple, Huawei, the latest Tecno and Itel phones, or something simpler like original Android and iPhone chargers, power banks, flat screen TVs ranging from 32 to 55 inches, and various electronics materials, we have got you covered. Looking for a budget-friendly option without sacrificing quality? We offer a wide range of affordable smartphones that still deliver outstanding performance. Are you one of those who crave innovation? Our selection includes the latest foldable phones with their futuristic designs and versatile capabilities. But it's not just about mobile phones themselves. At Smart GSM Technology, we understand the importance of accessories in enhancing your mobile experience. From stylish cases and screen protectors to wireless chargers and Bluetooth headphones, we have everything for you under one roof. And let's not forget about our exceptional customer service. Our friendly staff is always ready to assist you with any question or technical issues you may encounter. With Smart GSM Technology, you can own your dream mobile phone without breaking the bank. So why wait? Visit Smart GSM Technology today and unlock a world of possibilities with our incredible range of mobile phones. We also offer mobile phone repairs. You can find us at our main branch at Tabokoro Nice Building, as well as locations in Talending, opposite Fabakari Tombonjara's compound, Latrikunda at the Bamboo Garage, and Base beside the EcoBank. For more information, feel free to contact us at 7466 360 or 75-333-68. Smart GSM technology, where your mobile experience begins.
CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.
Introducing Send Safe Finance, your fastest and safest way to send money. You can now send money to your loved ones from USA, UK, and Europe to the Gambia. Pick up from our countrywide locations, and guess what? We're open for business every day, even on bank holidays. Download the Sensei Finance app and enjoy other services including bank deposits, cash power purchase, mobile top-up, and many more. To get started, visit our Play Store and download our easy-to-use app. Available on all Android and iOS devices.